Hello. It is June 6th of 2020. And I'm here for another update on the construction of Hershey. And as I said, it's June 6th. And right at this point, Hershey Park would be in its full swing season of the summer. But sad to say that's not happening right now. The park is still closed under Governor Wolf's coronavirus plan. His red, yellow, and green opening stage plans. So the park is still closed. Some of the state has gone green. A lot of the state is starting to go green. Dauphin County, which is where Hershey Park sits, is yellow. It is not green yet. So that means this park is still closed. And right now its summer season would be in full swing. However, construction has continued for a while, as I said in my last video. And they are really moving on this construction. They're doing a really good job with it. I can maybe get a close-up shot. That right there, that building, the one roof building, is the brand new entrance. They're really going for it. You know, it's been crazy. It's been crazy because of this shutdown. I do not know when the park will open again. I really don't know. I can't say. There's no official opening date yet. I can't tell you when it's going to open. I can't tell you if it's going to open at all this year. Sad to say. This virus has really just pushed a lot of events back. And because of it, I think a lot of people are very disappointed. I'm sure. They have, every right to be disappointed. But there's nothing you can do about it. You know, it's really nobody's fault. This virus has just hit the U.S. and it shut the United States down. I'm not going to go into politics. Just going to give you an update of some of the things that have been happening during the shutdown of the park. So, one good thing is that they started testing candemonium. They were testing candemonium. They started doing that. And from the videos I've seen them do and stuff like that, it actually looks really good. I was hoping they'd be testing today, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So here's the back of it. That would be the back of the station. Those three garages are actually where where the trains, the back of the trains would sit. In fact, I don't know if I'm correct, that's probably a garage. Some of these roller coasters actually have garages to them, like on site. So, and as you can see here, they're still doing the construction on Chocolate Town. They're moving along with all this, doing groundwork, and there's some of the track. Now, one thing with Candemonium, they are doing plenty of test runs on it. Of course, it has to go through a lot of test runs with this. So, they have 3 trains. This is a 3-train roller coaster. 3 B&M trains. Is it going to eat people up? Yeah, it'll be a people eater. So, I think it's going to be a great ride. As I said, and many coaster enthusiasts said, it's comparable to Mako at SeaWorld. Very similar track layout, but a little bit smaller because of the way the land is. They don't have as much land as what like SeaWorld had, where it's like an L shaped and it goes over a lake. But they did shorten it, and it looks good. From what I've seen with the test videos and everything, it looks great. So, I've heard it has a really good B&M roar, like a lot of B&Ms have. You can see the little stairwell that sits there on the track. Of course, that's for maintenance, and that runs right up to the brake run. Partially to the brake run. So, should the ride break down in any sort of way or at that certain spot, you know, there have been times where, I guess, rides at a certain break point would just get stuck in the brake run. Sensor failure for the brakes, something to that effect. And it's happened. You know, rides will break down. But, of course, a lot of rides are designed, should something like that happen, they have a plan for it to get fixed. So they're working there. There's brake run. Don't know, can't get too close, but you can see a good part of the track right there, and that, I think that section of track is actually the dive. It's coming out the hills of the main part, going down there, and then finishing in this last piece of track out here. Can't really see it from this angle, but yeah. Oh, and I don't know if I can get a good shot of it, but that blue building right there is the carousel. And it's looking very nice. That blue building right there's, I believe that is our carousel, yes. And it's looking actually rather nice. Did you know the plans that the carousel was moved from its old area? I think you can still see it through the trees that the old pavilion is still sitting there. Now the horses and everything under that pavilion are now gone, but the pavilion's still standing. And that carousel has been moved up here to the front here in that new area, and it looks very nice. It looks very nice. In fact, it looks more like a permanent building. I'm not saying that the carousel, the old carousel wasn't permanent, but it had more of a, I mean, of course that pavilion was put in many years ago. I believe in the 70s. But yeah, you can see Skyrush there. Of course, right now Skyrush would be running. Of course, this would be one of their opening days. A couple things to know. Should and when the park opens, it is not going to be normal. There are going to be a lot of social distancing guidelines. Also, their hours are probably going to be cut rather short. Rather short, just for the whole coronavirus. I wouldn't expect them to be open till 10 to 10. Those hours I wouldn't expect to be that way. Probably going to cut it in half, probably 10 to 5, 10 to 6, just for safe. So, yeah. I don't know. Again, I can't tell you when this place is going to open. I can't give you a date. I can't give you a time. I can't say yes or no. I cannot. No one can. They're just following the governor's guidelines right now. The facts that we know right now, that I know, Dauphin is in yellow. That doesn't mean they can open. That doesn't give them the go-ahead. No, it doesn't. So, I don't know. I can't say yes or no. I can't. The only thing I know right now is they're shooting to hopefully open in July. I think they're backing it up another month by another month. I can't say. Please don't try to predict when it's open. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Hershey Entertainment and Hershey Park are probably trying to do their very best to figure out how and when they can possibly open in the best and safe way. Don't think that they're failing, that they're sitting back doing absolutely nothing. They are doing things. They are trying. Again, with this construction, they're continuing the construction. They're continuing it day by day. They're getting things done. It looks nice. From what I've seen, I think they've gotten a majority of it done. I can't tell from this angle, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. All I know is they're waiting on the governor's orders. I'm sure they're trying to get in touch with the Governor Wolf, figuring out how and when they can open. Again, social distancing guidelines, when this place opens back up, it is not going to be the same. If you have seen the news and other amusement parks around the U.S. who have actually opened now, and the way they're social distancing, and the thing is, that is basically going to be the same thing here. Any other amusement park, it's going to be the same here. I can guarantee you, like, trains or roller coasters are not going to be able to be filled, which means your wait time is probably going to be more. I saw pictures of Mako at SeaWorld that had been running with people on it. Now, mind you, the way they do it is actually a pretty good idea. The way B&M hyper coasters are built, they would put a person on each end of the train, so I don't think there would be anybody